Shalom, לעם סגולה ישראלית בהרבות כנפות של הארץ, בוקר טוב לכולם, בישראל, באסיה, באירופה, באפריקה, בברזיל, בהרבות כנפות של הארץ. גם אסף בנעמי קריספין לוי, אשר מדבר איתכם. אני משמח לדבר איתכם בעברית ובאנגלית. Here, the elder Assaf Benami Crispin Levi, and I would like to greet all the brethren in Africa, in Asia, in Israel, in United States of America, in South America, North America, Central America, in all the continents that has gone this message of the Torah. My aim is to wake up the Israelites from the 12 tribes of Israel, for they go back to the Torah. This is our aim. And we have received many congratulations, many letters or many messages from the brethren all over the world. And we've been attending everybody by WhatsApp. And if you want to get in touch with us, we are at your service by WhatsApp. And 559-132-9504. Okay, and let's go to the study of the Torah. We stopped at the number 109, and we're going now the number 110. We'll speak about yet about the ritual purity, okay? And those ritually unclean of a spreading skin disease must follow the specified purification procedure. And I invite you to follow with me the reading in Vaikra, Leviticus, chapter 14, verses 2-32. It's very long, the verse, but it's the Torah. And perhaps we stay just in these verses today. Vaikra 14. Vaikra 14:2-32. And this shall be the Torah of the leper for the day of his cleansing. He shall be brought to the priest. And the priest shall go out of the camp, and the priest shall look and see if the leprosy is healed in the leper. Then the priest shall command, and he shall take for him, who is to be cleansed, 2 live and clean birds, and cedar wood, and scarlet and hyssop. And the priest shall command, and he shall kill one of the birds in an earthen vessel over running water. Let him take the live bird and the cedar wood and the scarlet and the hyssop, and dip them and the live bird and the blood of the bird that was killed over the running water. And he shall sprinkle it 7 times on him, who is to be cleansed from the leprosy, and shall pronounce him clean, and shall let the live bird loose in the open field. And he who is to be cleansed shall wash his garments, and shall shave off all his hair, and wash himself in water, and shall be clean. Then, after that, he comes into the camp, but shall stay outside his tent 7 days. And on the 7th day it shall be that he shaves all the hair off his head, and his beard, and his eyebrows, even all his hair, he shaves off. And he shall wash his garments, and wash his body in water, and shall be clean. And on the 8th day he takes 2 male lambs, perfect ones, and 1 ewe lamb, a year old, a perfect one, and 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil as grain offering, and 1 log of oil. And the priest who is cleansing shall present the man who is to be cleansed with this offering before Yahweh at the door of the tent of meeting. And the priest shall take 1 male lamb and bring it as a guilt offering, and the log of oil, and wave them as a wave offering before Yahweh. And he shall slaughter the lamb in the place where he slaughtered the sin offering and the burnt offering in a set aparted place. For the guilt offering, like the sin offering, belongs to the priest. It is most set apart. And the priest shall take some of the blood of the guilt offering, and the priest shall put it on the tip of the right ear of him who is to be cleansed, and on the thumb of his right hand, and on the big toe of his right foot. And the priest shall take some of the log of oil and pour it into the palm of his own left hand. And the priest shall dip his right finger in the oil that is in his left hand, and shall sprinkle some of the oil with his finger 7 times before Yahweh. And of the rest of the oil in his hand, the priest puts some on the tip of the right ear of him who is to be cleansed, and on the thumb of his right hand, and on the big toe of his right foot, on the blood of the guilt offering, and the rest of the oil that is in the priest's hand he puts on the head of him who is to be cleansed, and the priest shall make atonement for him before Yahweh. And the priest shall make the sin offering, and make atonement for him who is to be cleansed from his uncleanness. Then afterwards he slaughters the burnt offering. And the priest shall offer the burnt offering and the grain offering on the altar, and the priest shall make atonement for him, and he shall be clean. But if he is poor and is unable to afford it, then he shall take 1 male lamb as a guilt offering to be waved, to make atonement for him, and 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering, and a log of oil, and 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, such as he is able to afford, and 1 shall be a sin offering, and the other a burnt offering. Well, we can see here that all spreading skin that the person had he or she must follow the procedures that it is written in the Torah. And we can see the cure of the Naaman, the Syrian man that was with the leper in all his body. And he was in his house when that girl spoke to him, if you had wood, if you would be in the presence of the prophet Elisha, you will be cured of your disease. And Naaman, the Syrian general, and he heard the girls' council, Israelite girls' council, and he prepared a group and went to Israel to stay before the prophet Elisha. And as everybody knows this text, I'm going to make a resume or a summing up. And when he got in the house of the prophet says to him, go into deep in the Jordan River 7 times and you will be healed from this leper. And that man was very sad because he thought by himself, I came here and I thought that he was to put his hand upon my head and make the prayer. But Elisha just fulfilled the Torah, the commandments of the Torah. Because when a person passed by one purification, and this person, and prepared for this person 2 birds. One was dead in the one compartment of water with cedar wool, like we can say here, we can say here. Then killed 2 birds, and with the blood of this dead bird, when with hyssop, with cedar wood, and you sprinkle upon the leper, and the Elisha just made the half, and that man was in Egypt, in the Jordan River, in the 6th time, the 7th time that he came up, he was cured of his disease. Well, this is very important because those ritually unclean of a spread skin disease must follow the specified purification procedure. The Eternal who fulfills his word, his Torah, not the words of man, not words of the religion, but he fulfills his Torah, the statute of judges that came out from his mouth. Well, then the first step that this man presented himself, it was before the Kohen, the priest. And the priest made these procedures. Yes, made these procedures. Then the priest shall command, and he shall take for him who is to be christened 2 live, and clean birds, and cedar wood, and scarlet and hyssop. And the priest shall command, and he shall kill one of the birds in an earthen vessel over honey water. And let him take the live bird and the cedar wood, and the scarlet and hyssop, and dip them and the live bird in the blood of the bird that was killed over the running water. And he shall sprinkle it 7 times on him who is to be cleansed from the leprosy, and shall pronounce him clean, and shall let the live bird loose in the open field. Well, Elisha didn't get out to greet that man, because if Elisha presses the man of Naaman, Elisha was impure, and he was not more power to bless him or to cure him. Then the prophet Elisha just applied the commandments of the Torah. When we apply the commandments of the Torah, the Eternal acts, because the Eternal writes his word to fulfill it, and he acts according the Torah to fulfill it. Well, and he who is to be cleansed shall wash his garment, and shall shave off all his hair, and wash himself in water, and shall be clean. Then after that he comes into the camp, but shall stay outside his tent 7 days. Then, like the same thing that occurred with Naaman. Okay. Well, Yahweh Baruch Atver Mishpahagam, Baruch Ol Cholam, Segula Israelit, Ivera Goyen, Shel Geluim Lev, Baruch Ra Nahala, Shel Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Yosef, Bearbot, Kamfot, Shel Hairet, Zot Ra, Bracha Sheli, Aleichem, Ani Mechazmin, Otchicha, Veramispaha, שאתה תוכל לשמוע המצוות של תורתך רעיון רמישי רבה. שלום לכולם. תן לנו לייק, follow studies of the Torah. יהוה ברוך אתה ורמשפחה גם. שלום לכולם.